Watch your back.
You asked for it.
Wow, that's a really interesting hand.
The pleasure is mine.
Hello.
Next turn I'll go Worm Coin Novice for the max buff. This isn't very good for the Mountain Giant, but it'll work someday.
I hope you like my invention.
Well played. Thank you.
My eyes are open.
Oh man. He's like, this aggro start is insane! I'll just fireball his face. Yep. Nah, this is a fun game.
Well
This guy's
played.
toast.
This hand is rather bad moving forward.
The end is coming!
Even the Frostbolt, since with the Ice Lance, that's a win. 2 Ice Lances in here. Fireball is a win. Frostbolt is likely a win.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
That makes this 4, which means
I
7, 6. Eh.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh man. What a tough game. I was thinking of doing Archmage, but no, it's absurd. I have to draw into
I
something
hope you
here,
like my invention.
I think. Oh, one of those. Oh no, if I'd kept the... I may or may not have been dead. Probably would have been dead. Alright, so I suppose the goal here is to have the Molten Giant get one hit in. In this case, drawing the Frostbolt was pretty good. So I'm fighting against Sap, pretty much. 2, 4?
I wonder.
That might be worth. No, no, no. Then I don't have enough mana to play anything.
Time runs out on me.
It's gonna be on the gadget. Reduces his chances of drawing something. What a game. This was the most slugfest Miracle Rogue versus Giants Mage. That's a good sign. Burn? Ooh. Eh? Okay. Huh. So, Fireball wins. Nice. Frost Nova likely wins given what he held. Okay, that game was insane. Okay, here's the shrug for the repick.
Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
So many high rankings. That's good for me. You got the rankings that I want. Of course, no one's playing Zoo at this
I hope
rank.
you like my invention.
Not consistent enough. It's interesting. Good opening.
Sure.
A great opening, even. The best opening possible, perhaps. If you played that there, that means he cannot... No, the Frostbolt Ice Lance is too important for the face. I'm a little scared to play Mana Worm number 2 because he could Hellfire. Still, though, he wouldn't be killing much stuff with the Hellfire. Because the Twilight Drake could already kill one, so he'd be killing a 1-1, a 1-3, and a 1-3. Admittedly, that is a very good Hellfire for him, though. But I don't think holding back would be the right call. And he might not hold a card. As long as possible.
Shields up!
It's 11 damage I have now. And I won't be spending that on the Drake.
I hope you like my invention.
And there's now 14 damage I have. Frost Nova. I'm gonna try to save it for a giant for him. He's likely going to Siphon Soul here.
I wonder.
The stuff he's got right now isn't threatening enough. 3, 6, 14. He's at 21. So what I need is, I don't know, Fireball. Alex could be good enough. This is looking to cruise into a win. Is Twilight Drake guaranteed in the first 10 Warlock cards? Well, between Twilight Drake and Mountain Giant, you actually have a very, very high chance when you consider that the Warlock is replacing every card except those in the control match. If I draw Thalnos, it's 3, 6, 10, 14, and then...
The end is coming!
add 4. It's 18 damage. With Thalnos, 14 without. 15 with the Fire Blast. Seems to have been misordered. No big deal. Wow, nice. Let's do it again. 3, 6, 10, 14. 2, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Thalnos. Or Cobalt Geomancer. It's good too. Cobalt Geomancer, come on! Okay, got rid of Leroy, so that's his burst down. The Alex only hits him for 2. That's 2 damage, which is essential. And I get a big dragon. Big dragons are cool.
I bring life.
I was thinking, like last turn, maybe I should have fire blasted the owl, but with the play as is, I was given a 1 out of 13 chance to win by top decking Felness, I guess. Unless I already played Felness. No, I don't think I did this game.
Truth is my shield.
My eyes
Yeah.
are open.
6. So it's still Felness for the win. These whelps are actually pretty helpful here. Quick check to make sure I'm not missing lethal. 3, 6, 10, 14. Nope.
I will
Would replacing Twilight Drake with Yeti be a fair choice in handlock because of silences? For a time that was done when Shaman was a bit more popular. Shaman's not that popular right now, so Twilight Drake seems like an obvious choice. The upside of Twilight Drake is so high that it's usually used instead of Yeti. But if that's a serious concern for you, then it's not wrong.
shields up.
There's Thalnos to win the game here. In fact, I might want a Flame Strike mirror image. Flame Strike plays around... It makes him have to hit me for 8, kind of. This game is rapidly approaching endgame. I think, yeah. If he's breaking the block, it doesn't matter how much stuff he's got. This makes it more likely that I get a shields guy up. There are a few close calls there. Like Frostbolt. Frostbolt on the Mountain Giant is a coward's way to play. I think going for the 1 in 9 and then the 1 in 10 and then 1 in 9 is worth. The kind of nice thing is he had to break the ice block and set me at 8, which means I always had the option to go. Oh yes, I win. 3, 6. I've calculated this a million times, but I have to do it again. Woo! When I was on the other side, I was always like, "Oh my gosh, that's scumbag luck guy!" But now I realize like how often you hold the cards in your hand. How long you do it and how you're just waiting for that card and you're almost unlucky not to get it.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Well met.
Put this apple on your head.
I hope you like my invention.
Reporting for duty.
Fitty.
I am sorry.
It's fine. This one seems more aggressive because of the knife juggler, although his use of the hero ability there.
The light protects.
Oh, and then the Argent Square. Okay, it's aggressive. Nice and shiny Paladin cards.
I hope you like my invention.
Why doesn't Leroy fit this deck?
Reporting for duty.
One shot, one.
Because it's the worst fireball. And I don't think you would want to run 3 fireballs in this deck anyways. It's got a lot of utility. It's got a very specific plan. I'm actually not sure whether or not you would want to run a third fireball. It's open to debate. With the Leroy being a worse fireball, I mean, can't target minions, it's only used for finisher. Fireball has a bit of flexibility, and they're good. Why not Ragnaros instead of Antimatus in this deck? It's because they'll always have a bunch of stuff out. They'll often have a bunch of stuff out, and your Ragnaros won't hit the face, which is what you want it to do. I mean, sending a guy out to die. Alright, the Arcane Intellect will make this cost 4. I'm just gonna double check my math because it's still early. Draw 2 means this will cost 4. Yes. He didn't have a way to answer Doomsayer, so I feel... well, he could have the Peacekeeper.
Put this apple on your head.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty.
This guy is now the Guy Crusher. I may need to use Alex on myself in this game. I think I'll also Frostbolt this guy. So 2, 3, 5, 7.
What to do? What to do?
Try to control the state of affairs. I do this since I think there's a reasonable chance that Ice Block stays around more often with this line. Do I think this game is relatively pay to win? With Leroy and Miracle Rogue, Alex in this deck. It seems that most top tier decks have legendaries in them. I know you have your free decks, but I want to know what you really think about the balance of the exclusivity of legendaries and the actual benefits they provide. That's quite a mouthful, but the basics of it are: yes, there are good cards in all the rarities. Yes, in order to build a top tier deck, I would recommend I think if I kill this, there's a chance that Ice Block doesn't trigger. Alright. If I freeze it, rather. It's like there's 2 legendaries in this. No, there's 3. And is it pay to win? And it's a common outcry in the forums and in everything. It's more of a pay to save time. You can get all the cards you want through play over time. I myself have spent some money, but I could right now have the entire collection without spending anything.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
like my invention. Oh, if you're sure.
So I want to play the Ice Block. So I have to think about the convergence of Mountain Giant mana. So on 4 it'll cost 7. On 5 it'll cost 6. Which means play the ice block.
Oh, if you're sure.
Oh, so I guess the shortcut is if your mountain giant costs an odd amount, when you have an odd amount of crystals, then it will converge in the middle. Whereas if you have an even amount on the mountain giant, and odd amount of crystals. Whoa. The math works out. What am I doing here? Do I want to fireball this chillin' yeti? Do I want to frostbolt fireblast it? Do I want to frostbolt fire? No. Do I want to do nothing and just take some damage? No, that's unacceptable right now. The frostbolt combos with the ice lance, but I do have another frostbolt in here eventually. This minimizes damage overkill, I suppose. I think this deck is in playstyle as close as you're going to get to a handlock. You want to take some damage but not enough to die and wait until a later game to win. Yeah, this and handlock have a lot of similarities. I imagine any deck running 2 Molten Giants and 2 Mountain Giants would have a lot of similarity of handlock. Next turn I'd probably go Mountain Mirror. You had to think a moment about whether or not to attack me. It's a sign that he's thinking about the Moltens. Taking too much damage.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
I suppose in this game, it would be not enough card draw. The common theme of losing.
Time waits for no one.
Card draw or bust. Alright, Alex Straussing myself won't save me. That Molten isn't gonna save me. He's got enough damage even if I take out the 7/7. That though is a thing.
I must safeguard the land.
I think I disagree with that move over killing the ice block.
I bring life.
You have 2 choices here. One is to Arcane Intellect and dig for... Actually, it's fine. No. Arcane Int, dig for the ice block, and then lose the turn after. Or go for glory, which means going for glory is correct. This has to be used. And this 1/1 should take care of the 2/1. And then I have 1 chance to draw for the card. I missed. Still might not lose. Very unlikely. But it is possible. Is your Duck Giants Mage viable for someone just starting at rank 25? Well, I mean, if you're just starting to play the game, this is one of the harder decks to figure out. I'd recommend starting with a more minion-based, since you get to learn a bit more about the stuffs. Oh my gosh, I didn't lose this turn. Whoa. Okay, well, then. I probably want to Fireball, Ice Lance, that tree. I will lose this turn if I don't... Well, actually, Ice Lancing his face, given he didn't have anything, is good enough. So, at the very least, 4-5 trade will... wait, 4, 6... 10... 11... 12... No.
What to do? What to do?
It starts with intellect.
Time runs out on me.
One chance to drill Ice Block, and if not, then I go for Operation Fireball Ice Lance.
I hope you like my invention.
Through a 2... No, that doesn't even work still. Six, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. Come on. Oh, I drew the cards. No! Alright.
Well played.
This is, I think, lethal. 6, 9, 13, 16, 17, 18. Alright. Gah.
Your soul shall be mine!
You asked for it.
Thank you to Jonas for his donation. He says, love the stream, much value. Can you please do a quick rundown on the Duck Mage to beginner of the deck? Alright, and I'll just talk it out this game. So the basic rundown is this deck is trying to stall the opponent's stuff, and then will eventually win through Alex Strazing the opponent down to 15 health, and then hitting them with Fireball, Fireball, Frostbolt, Frostbolt, Ice Lance, Ice Lance. Some combination of those cards. That's the big overarching thing. You play the matchups differently against different classes. This is a zoo. In this deck, you use in this matchup, you are more liberal with your damage spells on his guys because he'll naturally take some damage. You probably won't need to Alex Straza him since he'll probably be near 15 just by the sheer amount he's tapping. And Frost Nova Doomsayer is really, really good in this matchup. I happen to have both, which is really good. This matchup is likely favored, but tends to be nail-bitingly close a lot of times. The games play out very similarly. Your opponent will try to attack you. You'll have to make difficult decisions on whether to...
You shall not pass.
clear his stuff with your spells or to wait. And the board will sometimes look terrifying. 4, 5, 7, 8. Here I have to think about whether or not to Frostbolt this guy to prevent what is likely 4 damage on me. I think it's worth. And that is despite me having the board clear next turn. I'm fortunate enough to have the Frost Nova and Doomsayer combination. Which, if you get in this matchup, your chances go up by quite a bit. Since it's very difficult for him to remove this, and it makes him unable to play anything on this turn. So you get to start off with the big thing, and I fortunately have a big thing. What is the win percentage of Duck, Giants versus Warrior and Paladin? Versus Warrior, I would say it's under 20%. Versus Paladin, depends on their class. I don't think I have enough data for that one. Apparently there's some stats now. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yay, stats.
So many possibilities. You call that a win?
Alright, so might win the next turn. Thank goodness for the Flame Strike. And if I didn't have it, Arcane didn't like to dig for stalling stuff.
It's time for a little blood. Who dares summon me?
Close.